LeBron James.
Wow, that was weak, guys. Come on, I thought we were counting.
What up?
Ah!
Merry Christmas! All right.
Let's pick a name. What's the name today?
So the question today.
Edward.
Jacques.
The question today is, why do they call it the chain rule?
There's no way you can see that.
Hang on, I got it. Oh, it's backwards. I forget. Here.
If I'm watching this video,
Wait, I got
I'm
it.
probably gonna quit this.
There. Why do they call it the chain rule? What do you think?
Why can't we?
Because you make
Because it looks like a
links
chain.
with each
Yeah,
piece
it's
of
like
it.
Because you combine them with a
And
plus.
you can do one inside the other, inside
If
the
you look
other,
at
and
G
it just
of
keeps
X.
going like a chain.
Exactly. Just like you bring links together inside of each other in a chain, you've got an inside function, you've got an outside function. They kind of chain themselves together like that. So it's because it kind of feels and looks like a mathematical chain. But I have a more important question for you guys today. I've actually got two of them. The first one is,
What a segue.
I like where this is going. It's gonna be a dad joke.
Oh boy.
so we're going to eventually be talking a lot about angles in this class.
Okie dokie.
So what is the best angle to approach a problem from?
Gabriel.
The right.
A cute angle. Right angle.
Good guess.
Uriel.
That's a good guess, too.
I got.
The right way.
You're recording the one where I already heard it, so I can't say anything. But also, like the first time I heard it, I knew the answer to both
Right.
of them and felt very proud. But now this time it's
What's the answer, Katie? I can back up her story. She got it got them both right away.
triangle.
Yep. It's the
Ah,
best
something
way
I
to
remember.
approach
I do remember.
an angle is the triangle.
Yeah, because you try.
And the other thing is, we're really close to Lake Michigan here. There's a lot of fish in that lake. How's that transition?
Think is better.
Okay. So, when you take a fish and you weigh it, it's actually very simple to do. So why is it so easy and simple to weigh a fish?
Because they have scales built in.
Oh.
I'll accept that, yeah.
That was a good one.
They already have their own scales.
I felt
Noah.
so
Mr.
proud.
Halfway. Do you know what you call a fairy who needs to take a bath?
No, I don't know.
Stinker bell.
Oh, dear.
Okay, guys.
Those fairies and their bad hygiene. Okay.
You have to work on that.
Yeah, joke. Yes, every day.
Tomorrow should be better.
Get bullied over joke telling.
Worksheet number 5.
Oh.
Questions, problems.
5 or 6. I was struggling.
Sure.
What are we doing?
I heard 5 and 6. So we'll do both of those.
Thank you, Mr. Hathaway.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Ashcliffe.
Miss
Thank you, Mr.
Radcliffe?
Hathaway.
Yeah.
Do you even teach here?
Do you even go?
Oh, sorry, wrong class. Oh, you go back to Miss. You go ahead. Wrong class. I was there.
Where are you
Let's go.
going?
Just leave
Wrong
yourself.
class. I know.
Where? Where are you supposed to be?
Study hall.
Okay, bye.
Oh, okay.
See you later, Potter.
I'm like, you've been here for 9 days and now you realize you're in the wrong class.
All right. So for number 5. Number 5. So for this one, this is pretty much going to be right out of the gate a quotient rule problem. And in order to derive this, we've got the prime there. Which one do we pull out first, bottom or top?
Bob.
1 plus x times the derivative of natural log x. What's the derivative of natural log x? Yep. Minus the other way of doing things. So now we pull out the natural log, and we multiply that by the derivative of 1 plus x, which is 1, exactly.
Wait, yeah, that's right.
So that's the numerator.
Hey.
And the denominator goes 1 plus x squared, because that's just how that works. And I think that's it.
Oh, is that simple?
Mr.
Yeah,
Hathaway,
that's all she wrote.
I had it right.
Okay.
I was struggling and I thought it was really, really wrong. But
Sometimes the simplest answer is the best.
Oh, wait, no, anything?
Further thoughts on number 5?
number 5 I was right, but number 6 on the other hand, I'm pretty sure I wasn't.
Okay. Well, we'll do 6 right now.
Catherine Sievert. Okay, now in 20 years they know exactly what to look up to find you on the web.
Not when I changed my name.
Oh, that's true.
And they probably won't call it the web anymore. Wonder what it's going to be called then.
Life.
Reality.
They literally call it the web now.
It's getting deep.
It's gonna
It'll be the Mick. It'll be the McWeb.
What's the code?
The Mick Internet.
Or like
McDonald's is gonna take over.
McDonald's and Amazon.
No, Amazon's taking over both of McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know, Amazon failed like 3 or 4 times before it succeeded.
Wait, Amazon failed 3 or 4 times taking over the world?
Martin Luther be like, we haven't seen our schooling years.
Okay.
I don't know what just happened.
So what's the rule we got to look at for this one? Yeah, product rule. So
Change.
product rule. Which one do we pull out first?
It can be either technically.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I forget which one did we usually do first.
The first one.
First.
Because in the project we did it alphabetically, so it was F and then G. But for the other one, you do the bottom first, and it was F and G.
That's a good way to remember. Yeah.
I just picked one.
So product rule. We pull out the e to the x. What's the derivative of natural log? Good. And then we add, and then we pull out the natural log. What's the derivative of e to the x? Very good. So that's the first derivative. Now we got to do the second one.
This was where it got fun. I
Here
had
we go.
fun doing that.
So now we've got double product rule here. So first we're going to do this one. So we'll focus on that first.
What I know is that 1 over x is equal to x to the negative first.
That's true. You can write it that way if you want right now. So product rule of this, we're going to pull out the e to the x. And now 1 over x, as Sarah said, is x to the negative 1. So what's the derivative of x to the negative 1? Yep, negative x to the negative 2. Because that negative 1, I should put this up here. This negative 1 comes out in front. We subtract 1 from the exponent, so that becomes negative 2. So that's going to be negative x to the negative 2. And then we have to add the opposite. So now we're going to pull out the 1 over x, multiply that by the derivative of e to the x, which is, yep. So that's what the derivative of the left part is.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to put that in brackets so we don't forget. Now we got to do the right side. Pull out natural log of x. Multiply that by the derivative of e to the x, which is, yeah. And then we have to add and do the opposite, so we'll pull out e to the x, multiply that by the natural log of x, which is, yep. And there you go.
Yeah. We got it.
Other questions on the homework? Yeah. Alrighty. I am going to come around and collect this. We are not going to be doing an actual lesson today. Today, you guys are going to be providing the lessons. So this is going to be fun. But the video is going to end here. So.
Bye, Kylie.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Bye, Kylie.
Have a good weekend. Or not weekend if it's
Bye,
in the
everyone
whatever.
in the future.
Yeah.